In this video, we're taking a look at blue dragons. I finally got around from doing my questing and did them for around 4 hours with mage. The gear I used was pretty basic magic gear and chaos gauntlets, so that gives my firebolt a bit of a boost. We tried the instancing tech that I was talking about in an earlier video, but it looks like it didn't work, or it doesn't work, I mean. I didn't finish the quest and I hopped into World 2 and someone else was there, so either it's shared with those who are in the same quest state, or maybe it just doesn't work. Some were also saying in my stream chat that instances aren't a thing in this game version, so that might very well be the case. It looks like you need a nightshade either way, even if you finish the quest each time to enter the cave, or at least I don't know of a way to enter without one, but it's pretty easy to get them, and the trips take so long that it doesn't really matter. One trip took me around 25 minutes or so. Someone in my chat also mentioned that if you don't finish the quest and you don't get the clue items before that, so chart I believe from the watchtower, you won't be able to get it before you finish the quest. I don't know if that's a bug or is it intended, but that's what I heard as well. So if you're not gonna finish the quest, try to get a clue and get the clue items before you do that. Apparently you also can't get them unless you have a clue, so you would have to get a clue from somewhere first. I'm not sure if it has to be a hard clue. The XP per hour was pretty good. I got around 28k magic XP an hour, and I was burying the bones, and that got me around 3.5k prayer XP an hour. The loot, to be honest, is kinda depressing. I did all of this without Ring of Wealth, so that could have helped a little bit, but I just couldn't afford it. I have one now though. And with the prices of runes right now, the expenses were pretty significant. 3k chaos runes cost me around, or would cost you around 170k. Mine were all store bought at lower price, but I marked them down as the current price anyways. And same with air runes, over 100k for 9k air runes, which I made myself, but still. The loot was alright, I guess, if you don't take the runes into account. 35k GP. I was burying the bones, so only the hides for 250k. I also make the hides into vamps, which actually alk for only 1.5k. On the Ozar's wiki it says 1.8k, but I guess that's been changed at some point. But if you sold them, you would get 1.4k right now. The other major thing was I got a lot of nature runes and then just some random stuff. I also looted a bunch of, like, every herb I couldn't identify I picked up, and those seem to be selling for a small premium over the normal un-IDs. I will probably use them myself, of course, but it's nice to pick up stuff that's gonna help you with your skilling. I also got some gems, which in hindsight maybe I shouldn't have looted, but I marked them down as 4k total. Most of them were rubies. So the total income was just over 300k, 330k, 80k an hour, but when you deduct the runes, it comes up to only 45k. So 11k GP an hour, which is basically nothing. What I basically did here was exchange my runes for magic, prayer, hit points, and later crafting XP. The crafting time wasn't included in the 4 hours, but if you sold the hides, you would get more anyways. If you pick up the bones, I believe they sell for around 700, so that would have brought the total income to 450k or so, with maybe a bit of time lost. So over 100k an hour, and that would have brought the result up 120k as well, so up to like 30k an hour. But I do need the prayer XP, and there isn't really a huge market for dragon bones, I would imagine, since the Ecto isn't out and the altar comes with the construction. The best spot I found is the one in this video. There might be a better one, but I didn't really search for one. I just like this spot, so I go between these two safe spots. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to it. I don't think I'm gonna do this for a long time, at least not now. I might do some range later, and I might try prayer flick them or kill them without prayer using melee. But I don't know, like, we'll see, I guess. I think I'm gonna do something else from now. I don't think I'm gonna do this for multiple days. I would need like 1.2k more hides to get to Chap's level, which is a 68, I believe. And that would boost up my profit a little bit. Eventually I would get crafting 71, which would boost it a bit further when I could make the bodies. But yeah, I mean, this is a little bit worse than what I imagined. I guess the high price of runes is something I failed to take into account. Maybe if you buy the runes yourself or make them even, it doesn't feel as bad. Yeah, I mean, that's it. So thanks for watching and keep tuned for more videos.